Somewhere right now, someone is giving up on the exact thing that was about to change their life. One more day. One more week. One more rep. That's all it would have taken. And they quit right before the breakthrough. I want you to remember that sentence for the next 7 minutes, because by the end of this, you are either going to be that person, or you are going to be the one who refused to stop. Let me ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly, not to me, but to yourself. When was the last time you did something hard when nobody was watching? Not for the camera. Not for the likes. Not for the applause. Just you, alone, in the dark, doing the work anyway. Because that is where your entire future is being decided right now. Not in the moments people see. In the moments they don't. Everybody wants the body. Nobody wants the 4 a.m. alarm. Everybody wants the bank account. Nobody wants the rejection, the silence, the years of being ignored. Everybody wants the finish line. Nobody wants the mile that breaks them. That's the trade. That has always been the trade. Greatness is not given, it is extracted, one brutal, invisible rep at a time. So here's the truth nobody tells you. Motivation is not going to save you. Motivation is a spark, and sparks die in the wind. What you need is something colder, harder, something that doesn't care how you feel this morning. Discipline doesn't ask permission from your emotions. Discipline gets up when motivation is still asleep. And if you're only showing up on the days you feel good, you were never actually training. You were just visiting. Think about the version of you that you're chasing. The stronger one. The sharper one. The one who doesn't flinch under pressure. That person already exists, somewhere down a road paved with mornings you didn't want to start and workouts you didn't want to finish. Every single day you choose comfort over that road, you are quietly voting for the version of you that stays exactly where they are. I need you to hear this next part clearly, because it might be the only thing you remember from today. Your body can do this. It was built for this. The only thing standing between you and that next level is the story your mind keeps telling you. That you're too tired, too busy, too far behind, too late. That story is a liar. It has always been a liar. The people you admire didn't start ready. They started scared, exhausted, and unqualified, and they moved anyway. That's the whole secret. Not talent. Movement. Picture the version of yourself a year from now if you simply refuse to quit. Not if you get faster. Not if everything goes perfectly. Just, if you refuse to stop showing up. That person is unrecognizable. Stronger frame. Sharper mind. Eyes that don't drop when life gets loud. And the terrifying part is, that person is optional. You could just as easily be exactly where you are right now, same excuses, same mirror, same regret, 12 months from today. The only difference between those two futures is what you decide to do in the next 60 seconds after this video ends. Pain is not your enemy in that gym. Pain is the sound of change happening. Every fiber tearing and rebuilding is your body arguing with weakness and winning. So when it burns, when your legs shake, when your lungs scream for you to stop, that is not the moment to quit. That is the exact moment the transformation begins. Anyone can lift when it's easy. Warriors are built in the rep they almost didn't finish. And let's talk about the noise. The comparisons. The doubt. The people who will smile at you and quietly hope you fail, because your growth reminds them of their own stagnation. Let them talk. Let them watch. Your only responsibility is to your own reflection. Not their opinion of your journey. Not their timeline for your success. Your pace. Your fight. Your war. Here is what separates the ones who transform from the ones who talk about transforming. The ones who transform stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect body to start. They start broken. They start exhausted. They start afraid. And they keep going anyway, day after day, invisible rep after invisible rep, until one day the world looks at them and calls it an overnight success. It wasn't overnight. It was hundreds of mornings nobody clapped for. So I'm not going to ask you to feel motivated today, because feelings fade by lunchtime. I'm asking you to make a decision, right now, before you close this video, that you are done negotiating with your own weakness. Done bargaining for one more day off. Done waiting to feel ready. Strength doesn't wait for permission. It just moves. Stand up. Whatever room you're in right now, stand up. Feel your own feet on the ground. That is the same ground every legend you admire once stood on, terrified, unqualified, and unstoppable anyway. The only thing separating you from them is the number of times you were willing to get back up after life knocked you down. This is your sign. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Not when the conditions are perfect, because they never will be. Right now. Go put in the work nobody sees. Because one day, the results are going to speak so loudly, you won't need to explain yourself to anyone ever again. Get up. Show up. Prove it, to yourself, and only yourself. That is the whole mission. That is Alpha Vibe.